Hey, hey, how's it going, Shelly?
I'm doing great.
Good. So it sounds like you are. It sounds like things are going pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're pretty. Well, I like your dog. Hi,
Oh,
doggy.
thanks.
Your things are going good.
Yeah.
I haven't seen you update. Why haven't you updated in the weight tracker?
I just thought I would wait until I didn't do it today yet or yesterday. So I started a week ago. Well, Monday night when I talked to you, I started it on Tuesday.
Okay.
Very to the T, except for maybe one meal.
Okay.
But I lost 7 pounds.
Yay! I mean, that's fantastic. Very good. I mean, that's great. 7 pounds in 1 week.
Yeah.
That's huge. That's great. That's tremendous. It means you're doing really well.
Was 7 pounds last week too. So I'm down to 154.
I can't remember when you last posted. I can't remember what the weight was. I think it was weren't you 159 or something?
That was 159, but when I talked to you on Monday, I was 161.
Oh, okay. So you'd gone back up, but now you're back down again.
Up a couple pounds, but I lost the rest of it. I lost.
Good for you. That's really exciting. Oh my gosh. So you're in the low 150s.
Yeah.
140s are knocking on the door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So here's my thing. I mean, right now, how do you feel? Are you hungry?
No, I'm not hungry. I just got really, really weak.
Good. I love it. Just, every time you're going to feel a little bit weak, a little bit dizzy, just a little light, it's just your body just needs to access another depot of fat. Just give it a chance. Just it passes. It doesn't last long. This is all good though. The other thing, I mean, I think we've had this discussion before, but you're not taking blood pressure medication, right?
Mm-mm.
And you're not taking diabetes medication or anything like that. I don't even think you have that, right? Okay, so good. Then we don't need to worry about feeling weak or lightheaded or dizzy. Just ride it out. Go with it. You're going to get these waves of feeling lightheaded or weak a little bit from time to time, but it's all good. Understand that the future is just brilliant. I mean, just when you're done, life is great. So it's worth going through these, little bit of trial, little periods of little trial periods, I guess. Yeah, it's okay. It's all manageable. The key is hunger. Hunger is what drives us to eat more than anything else. And if we can control that, we're good. So how's your hunger doing?
My hunger's okay. I can get past that. Okay. But I couldn't do the first day I did just the Snickers and then the Snickers at night. The next day I did the granola and then the granola at night. But the biggest thing is I haven't touched any soda at all.
That's great. That's huge because sodas are heavy. I mean, each can's 12 ounces, right?
Well, yeah, but I think I don't lose at all, no matter.
Yeah. You're putting 12 ounces into your body every time you drink one. Now, granted, most of it's water, but it still has a residual significant amount of weight in carbon that becomes, is converted to fat, right? So, yeah, those things really deter your progress a lot.
Yeah. It seems like it really hurts mine.
Perfect.
I lost 3 pounds the first day and 3 pounds the second day, and now I'm just losing a pound every day, and I'm still doing the exact same thing.
Maybe. Okay. I always find, it's funny. Whenever I have a patient who's in your shoes, they're absolutely positive they're doing it exactly right. We eventually find little things here and there where they're not perfect, and all of those little things add up.
Well, it could be because I did Snickers the first day and granola the second day, and then I went to regular food because I was having
the bites are a little big.
No, maybe they were bigger, so that might be why.
Yeah, something like that.
Stomach problems, with the granola bars.
Okay. Well, I'm okay with regular food. I am okay. I just, look, we're just trying to get this thing done. But it's exciting, right? Doesn't it feel good to be on this weight loss path?
Yeah, and it feels like now I know how to do it.
And once you make that realization, everything becomes exciting. Now it's just a matter of time. It's just let the days tick by because this is happening and it's going to hopefully happen very quickly. And it's exciting. You can't wait to get to the end. But now that you know exactly how to make it happen, it's completely under your control. And that makes it exciting, makes it fun. So, so great. So now, yeah, I would suggest, have a purpose with every meal. Your purpose is just to taste the food, to get a good sampling in terms of quality, a good sampling of what that particular food type tastes like, and then move on to something else. And that's it, to taste the food and to take the edge off the hunger. And that is it. We can't wait till we're done with this whole process.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
I can do that then. Just maybe I just want one bite of a wrap, and then I want a bite of chips or something.
Yeah, something like that. I'm sort of a fan of getting a few things on the plate. I mean, I want you to sample a few things at each meal. For some reason, for me, maybe this is just a personal thing, but for me, I feel like I've had a more complete meal if I have 5 bites of 5 different things than I do if I have 5 bites of one thing. That's just my thing. It's all psychological. I mean, weight loss, really, when it comes down to it, it's just a mind game. So the question is, how can we trick our mind and play this game better than anybody else? Well, for one, keep the amount that you eat constant and steady. And number 2, get a variety in when you eat. So it's sort of like imitating a big meal where you have a lot of different things on the plate.
Okay.
So that's what I think works well. And then ultimately just get excited about where you're going. I'm excited already just hearing your last week. I mean, I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm really excited for you because I know, and you look great, by the way. I know where you're going. This is huge.
Yeah. Well, when I look in the mirror, I just think, gosh, my neck is really thin.
Yeah, it looks great. It looks really great.
Oh, my husband loves it.
Yeah. No, you look younger. You look younger than when we first started, significantly. So all I can say is just keep going. It gets better yet. That's what's so amazing. I mean, as good as it's been to this point, you think it can't get better than this. Oh, but it does. That's what's so amazing. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And there will be a point at which you'll say, gosh, it's been better every step of the way. I'm just going to keep losing to see if it gets better yet, and it won't. But you've got to get really thin before that happens.
Yeah, and I think being accountable, knowing that I was going to come back tonight, and
that helped, didn't it?
I did it because I didn't want to hear you say, "Why not?"
I love it. That's so much. Exactly. It's for that reason that I'll have people see me in the office like a week after I talk to them, and I want to just draw that line in the sand and hold them accountable to the commitment that they've made to lose X amount of weight in 7 days. So I do. I just draw the line. We set up the appointment. They come back in, and those people always lose more than those who I see maybe a month later or a few months later. Always, 100% of the time, right? So it's just that it's all about making that commitment, and yes, sticking to those commitments. Like coming in here, I think it's great. You're doing it. And here's the thing. Last week, it's behind us. You've done it. You did it. You're down 7 pounds. Wasn't it worth it?
Oh, yeah. And I think a lot of the things that were delaying me, like when I was 200 pounds, I thought this is going to take so long to get down that far, to lose that much weight. I just don't know if I could do it. And then I get to where, okay, I think I can do it. But it just looked like such a long road to me, no matter how I was going to do it.
Right.
So,
well, it is a long road, but we can't lose it any faster than what we're doing. So the key then is to make the road manageable, where you feel like you can sort of participate in life like everybody else. You can eat all the same food, just in really small amounts. But the thing that makes that doable is realizing that once you've had a bite of something, you've had it.
Okay.
I don't care if your friends are having 20 bites of the same thing. They don't leave with more of an experience than you left with. You all tasted the same food. There's nothing more that you need. And what you remember tomorrow and the next day and a year from now is just that first explosive bite, that first sampling of that particular food. That's all you remember, if anything. I mean, most of us don't remember anything that we've eaten, in the ensuing days. But if it's something new and spectacular, really, really good, yeah, you might remember that first bite, but you won't remember anything more than that. So really, there's absolutely no advantage to eating a lot of one thing. Except when you're really thin, you need to eat more of one thing to maintain your weight. But we're not quite there yet, right? But right now, it's fun to have this ability and this control over your weight that nobody else has. It makes it fun.
Yeah, and maybe by taking one bite of different things, it will break that old habit of having to eat more of it.
I agree. I think that's a great idea. So maybe we play this game this week. If there are only 3 things sitting on the plate, well, you have 3 bites, right? Just try and keep it to 1 bite of each thing. What do you think?
Okay. Yeah.
You want to try that?
Yeah, because
let's see what happens.
It's so easy to eat 5 big bites of something, and if you take 1 bite, it kind of breaks that habit, I think, of.
Good. Remember when you do take a bite, the purpose of the bite is not to try and see how much food you can put in your stomach or to stuff yourself, right? It's simply to get a taste of what that food is like. Yeah. So there's really no advantage to a big bite over a small bite. I mean, it all tastes the same. Just take a small bite. Okay. But do taste a few different things. And wow, what a neat meal. You know, I've got this, well, I've mentioned before, but I've got a great poster up in one of my offices, and it's a 5 spectacular looking gourmet bites of food. They're literally gourmet bites of food, and each bite sits in a little spoon. It's just it's a beautiful poster. And I've got the 5 spoons, each with these little delicacies, one on each one. I'm like, I would take that for a meal any day of the week. I would sacrifice a normal full-sized meal just to sample that particular meal because it looks brilliant. We've got a sesame coated shrimp. Oh, it looks phenomenal. And you've got this. There's something with it's almost like a radish with what looks like some cream cheese or some sort of filling and a little nut in it. I don't know, but it just looks really. I mean, everything on this thing. I wish I could try each one of them. You know.
Yeah. That kind of food every day. That would be fantastic.
Yeah, but
what my favorite things are, I guess, to, you know, a spoonful of macaroni and cheese or
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. Have whatever you're craving at that particular time, but try and get a little variety in, and then that's a neat meal. What a neat thing! And then what'll fill you up when you had your last bite, your 5th bite. What's really filling is knowing that you just did what we talked about, that you didn't have any more than that you had a complete 5 different flavored meal, and you were able to just throw it all away, that's okay with you. It just makes you feel so fulfilled. I can't explain it, but it's a great thing. Also knowing that nobody else knows what you're doing or can understand how you can do this. I mean, it's just a neat thing.
Yeah, I did tell somebody about it. I met her a year ago at the meeting, and I'm going to see her again in April. And I told her, I said, well, since you've seen me, I've lost 47 pounds. And she said, you're kidding me. How did you?
That's huge. That's awesome.
I told her the 5-bite diet.
Okay.
I was, well, tell me all about it. And I sent her a link to your email.
Okay, great. Well, hopefully you'll inspire her to do the same.
She emailed me back and she says, I don't know how you did that. I could never do it. I'm going to stick to this other diet. You know, people hear that so often. I mean, I hear that all the time. Oh, I could never do that. I could never do that. I could never do that. And then, you know, it's obviously why I wrote the book, right? To try and lay it out in a way that makes it not so intimidating, where really it makes sense. If the diet makes sense from a mental standpoint, then you're much more likely to say, okay, you know, I'll give this thing a try. And then once you give it a true heartfelt try, you realize it's not a big deal. Yeah, you're a little bit hungry at first, but it's not a big deal. And then once that hunger stat sets to the whatever volume you're giving it, you realize that this is definitely something that I can keep doing. And before long, you're there. So, I mean, obviously, you know, all I can say from my standpoint, keep doing what you're doing, set a perfect example, and you'll eventually encourage all of your friends to do the same thing. I mean, they'll eventually say, you know what, I don't know what it is that she's doing or how hard it is, but I've got to do it because the results are amazing, especially once you get to the finish line and you maintain that weight forever. If nothing, maybe even you continue to lose a little bit of weight, and people will be blown away by the control that you have acquired. That's everything. And there just is nothing else out there, in my opinion, that will do that for you like this diet. I don't know. I love to fly on planes. I love to fly, and I just can't wait
Oh, there you go.
to get in that plane on April 5 with my husband
And sit in the seat.
sit in the seat and not
Yeah.
have to worry about who's next to me. And
That's right.
they're big. I'm not going to be uncomfortable.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Little things like that that we don't think about. You know, walking, sometimes if you've got a row of chairs lined up, like in an auditorium setting or whatever, just getting in or getting around people. If you're like in a stadium, you know, getting up, just walking between people to go out and get your food, whatever. I mean, just little things that we don't think about that are so much easier when you're thin.
Yeah, and you don't feel so low. You feel more confident. You're not going to stop somebody.
How about exercise? What kind of exercise are you getting in, if any?
I'm not doing much this
That's fine.
week. I did do the elliptical machine for about 15 minutes Sunday.
How did that feel?
It was fine. I had ate my Snickers before I went for supper, and I was fine. Didn't bother me at all. Didn't increase my hunger, and I didn't eat till the next day at noon.
Wow, very impressive. How about? Well, yes, it's hard to know if you do something regularly. A lot of the times with the weight loss, people will say, "Gosh, you know, I feel like I could just go forever doing whatever it is that they like to do." And I didn't know if you experienced that yet or not, but keep going.
Yeah,
what's that?
I might feel that way this week because now I'm hoping I'm over the feeling of so weak. I'm just so weak and tired.
You will just hang in there. You will. Your body has plenty of sugar stored within it. It's just going to keep using it and keep regenerating it, all coming from the fat, right? Just hang in there. Right. Your body doesn't need anything it doesn't already have. You know, take your multivitamin every day. You're doing that still, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Perfect. You're all set. Drink your water, drink your coffee or tea. I guess you like tea, right?
Yeah.
You're a tea person.
Lots of hot tea.
Yeah. So, that's fine. Just do those things. And we're going to get there. I can't wait. Do you realize that next week you're going to be under 150?
Oh, wow.
I mean, when was the last time you've seen that?
Then my husband has to start going to church with me 2 times a month.
Is that true when you're under 150? Is that what it is?
Uh-huh.
What happens when you break 130?
No. If I break 140, he has to go 3 times a month.
What happens if you break 130?
I haven't done that.
What about if you break 120? I mean,
I haven't given him that option yet, but we'll see. Once I get down to 140, then I'll say, hey, if I go to 130.
That's right. Okay, so this is all good. So I'm good. This is exciting for you. So anyway, let's push hard. Let's do this thing. I mean, now's the time. While you're feeling as good as you are and you're looking good and you've got this ball rolling. Trust me, it's hard sometimes to get it started up again. So let's just keep it going.
Okay.
But do keep your bites small.
Okay.
Be hungry.
Yes.
Now and then. It's going to happen. It's okay. It's mild. It doesn't last long.
Do the spearmint gum and it goes away. So
spearmint gum's great. Another cup of tea always works.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So do those things and let's make it through another week. Let's just plow through.
Okay.
It's the sun is bright on the other side. Things are looking up.
Okay.
All right. I'm really excited for you. Yay.
Well, I couldn't have done this without your encouragement.
Come on. I doubt it. It has nothing to do with me. You're the one who's doing all the hard work.
No. I couldn't do it without your encouragement. Just,
Oh, thanks.
Thank you very much. There's no way because I didn't get this much encouragement at Weight Watchers. There's no way.
Well, no, you're doing it. I mean, but I'm really excited. So I'm really excited for you. Anyway, do you have any other questions, or we're good for tonight?
Yeah, we're good.
Then can we do this again? Draw another line in the sand in 1 week.
Okay. Below.
You're doing great. Think of all the people, honestly, Shelly, that you're going to inspire from just this chat tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, you dropped 7 pounds last week, and you got to understand the 7 pounds. I mean, I can't remember exactly what your weight tracker looks like. I'd have to recall it. I'd have to pull it up here.
I'll go in and update it tonight. So.
How much weight did you lose the first week you were on the program?
9 pounds.
9 pounds your very first week. That's when you weighed 200 pounds.
Mm-hmm.
And then after that, it was all significantly less than that, right?
Right.
A pound here, a couple pounds here, up a couple pounds, down a couple pounds, whatever. Here we are, well into the program, down to 150 some odd pounds, and you just dropped 7 pounds in a week.
Mm-hmm.
Almost the same as you did the first week, 60 pounds ago or something, or 50 pounds ago, or whatever it was, right? So, I mean, it just shows people the potential if they commit to doing the diet perfectly, right? So
Yeah.
I think you're very inspirational, and I'm so happy and thankful that you did what you did. I think it's great. Now let's just see what we can do with another week.
Okay.
All right?
I'll come back next Monday and show you.
I love it. I love it. Okay, thanks so much. We'll see you in a week.
Bye.
Okay, bye.